Welcome to this deep dive. We're going to unpack what feels like a really pivotal moment happening in artificial intelligence.
Yeah, definitely feels like something's shifting.
We're zeroing in on July 2025. It just seems like a genuine turning point for AI, marked by big shifts in, how it's regulated, how these powerful new models are developed.
And how it's hitting everyday industries, like retail.
Exactly. You've shared some fascinating sources, and our mission today really is to cut through the noise.
Get to the core insights.
Yeah, extract what's most important and help you understand why these, well, seemingly separate things are actually deeply connected.
And what it all means for AI going forward.
Right. So let's dive in. The first big story, the EU's Artificial Intelligence Act. We've heard a lot about it. What makes this piece of legislation so significant? And what are the immediate impacts for companies, for the global AI scene?
Well, it's genuinely a landmark piece of regulation. It's set for enforcement starting August 1st, 2025.
Okay, so very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.
And the key compliance deadlines were just announced, July 29th.
Right.
Reuters called it the world's first comprehensive AI regulation. That's not an overstatement.
So what does it actually do?
Okay, so it categorizes AI systems based on risk level.
Ah.
And it imposes really strict requirements on anything deemed high risk. Think healthcare AI, critical infrastructure.
Hiring, too, you mentioned.
Even hiring decisions, yeah. Companies have until July 2026 to get safety audits done.
Audits. Okay.
And ensure full transparency. And the penalties, they're not messing around.
How big are we talking?
Fines up to $35 million.
Wow. That's about, what, $37 million US?
Yeah, around that. It's substantial.
$35 million sounds like a lot, but is it enough? Enough to really make the huge tech giants change course, especially when they're already worried about innovation costs?
That's a fair point. For the really big players, it might be more about the precedent, the hassle of compliance.
Right, the bureaucracy.
Exactly. But for smaller, medium businesses, that fine could be crippling. Looking bigger picture, though, this act definitely aims to set a global standard.
We're seeing similar moves elsewhere.
Right. Absolutely. China brought in AI safety audits, July 28th? And Japan just banned deepfakes. So the EU isn't alone here.
But the big tech firms aren't entirely happy.
No. Definitely concerns voiced from Google, Microsoft, warning about innovation costs potentially rising.
And what's the chatter like, say, on social media?
Mixed, On X, @AI Watchdog praised the safety focus, which is good.
Sure.
But also flagged concerns about, bureaucratic delays, maybe hurting startups. It's a tricky balance.
It really is. Fascinating to think how these big global rules might eventually trickle down to, well, our daily lives. And speaking of daily life, AI is already changing how we shop. Big time. But just before we get there, let's shift gears. Because just as these rules land, we get this incredibly powerful new AI model dropping, Llama 4.
Ah, yes, Llama 4, Meta AI's latest.
Tell us about it. Why is it such a big deal?
Okay, so Llama 4 launched July 29th. VentureBeat reported on it. It's open source.
Open source, interesting.
Multimodal. With a massive 600 billion parameters.
600 billion. Can you give us a sense of what that means practically?
Sure. Parameters are like the knobs the AI uses to learn. More parameters generally mean it can grasp more complex patterns.
So it's good at different things.
Exactly. It excels across text, image processing, even generating code.
And performance. How does it stack up?
It's pretty remarkable. Scored 96% on the MMLU benchmark.
Which is?
That's a really tough test, measuring understanding across loads of different subjects. Puts it right up there with models like DeepSeek's R3.
Wow.
Plus, evaluations on Hugging Face show it's 20% more efficient than the previous version, Llama 3.1.
That efficiency, plus being open source, that sounds incredibly powerful.
It is.
What are the immediate uses, and what are the potential upsides and downsides of releasing something like this so widely?
Well, one really interesting immediate use. Meta is already using Llama 4 to power its new AI content moderation.
Oh, okay.
And reportedly, it's cut down the time it takes to detect harmful content by 30%.
That's significant.
It really is. And it fits this broader trend, IBM noted, moving towards smaller but more efficient models.
But the open source part, that raises flags, right?
It does. Big questions about potential misuse. Especially, with Japan's recent deepfake worries. It's a double-edged sword.
How so?
Well, you see at Tech Trends on X calling it a win for open source AI. It democratizes access.
Gives more people powerful tools.
Exactly. But then at Ethics, did AI immediately warns about the risks of just putting it out there without strict oversight.
Yeah, that classic tension, power versus control.
Precisely.
It's fascinating. So this model could be running behind the scenes in more of the content you see online, making things smoother. But it also shouts out the need for some serious oversight. Okay, speaking of things directly impacting your daily life, let's pivot to retail.
AI is profoundly changing how we shop.
Oh, definitely. The changes there are very tangible.
Give us some examples. What are we seeing?
Okay, take Walmart. Forbes reported, July 28th, they've expanded their AI inventory system.
AI inventory, how does that work?
It uses computer vision cameras watching shelves and predictive analytics to optimize stock levels.
And the result?
A reported 15% reduction in waste, which is huge.
15%, wow.
Yeah. It's powered by NVIDIA's Aurora Tech, integrates with supply chains. They can forecast demand with like 90% accuracy.
Incredible. And Amazon?
Amazon's scaling up its AI recommendation engine, seeing a 12% boost in sales from hyper-personalized suggestions.
Makes sense. We've all seen those suggestions.
Right. And Exploding Topics highlights Netflix, their AI recommendations, apparently generate $1 billion a year.
$1 billion, just
Okay.
from suggesting what to watch next.
Just from smart suggestions. It's staggering.
These numbers are just huge. It's crystal clear AI is like top of the list for retailers. Absolutely.
But with all this amazing personalization and efficiency, what are the risks? What's the flip side when AI drives so much of our shopping?
Well, Exploding Topics notes 83% of retail execs call AI a top priority. So it's foundational now.
Right.
And it goes beyond retail, too, to look at Singapore's smart city AI applications.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are crucial concerns.
Like privacy.
Definitely. That privacy advocate on X flagged major data privacy risks. These systems thrive on our data.
They need it to work.
Exactly. And TechTarget warns about cybersecurity vulnerabilities, too. More connected AI means more potential entry points for attack.
So mixed reactions online again.
Yeah, it's almost like the AI knows what I want before I do sometimes, which is
Pretty cool and, yeah, a little bit spooky.
exactly. So for you listening, this means potentially a smoother shopping trip, maybe less food waste.
Good thing.
But also, your data footprint is growing. It's being used more actively.
Which definitely raises that question. How much efficiency are we okay trading for our privacy and security?
It's the central question, isn't it?
Okay, let's tie this all together. We've got the EU AI Act coming into force.
Right. Regulations stepping up.
We've got the launch of this super powerful open source Llama 4 model.
Innovation racing ahead.
And we're seeing these rapid AI advancements transforming retail right before our eyes.
AI hitting the mainstream.
So why is this specific moment, July 2025, really a turning point? What makes this convergence so significant?
I think what's really striking about this moment isn't just one of those things happening.
All at once?
It's all hitting at once. It's like this simultaneous pressure test on governance, innovation, and public trust in a way we haven't really seen before with AI.
Okay, break that down.
So the EU regulations, like Reuters said, they're setting a global benchmark. But they come with those innovation trade-offs we talked about.
Right, echoing China, Japan.
Exactly. Then you have Llama 4 VentureBeat, highlighted its efficiency, its open source nature. That democratizes AI power like never before.
But also brings risks.
Huge risks of misuse, yeah, like the X discussions showed. And then there's retail AI Forbes, Exploding Topics showing massive efficiency gains, personalization.
But raising those privacy and security alarms louder than ever.
Precisely. These three forces are colliding right now.
And what does the broader data tell us about AI adoption?
Well, it's interesting. A McKinsey survey found that while 71% of organizations are playing with generative AI,
A lot.
only a tiny fraction, like 1%, are considered really mature in using it.
So lots of experimentation, but scaling it safely and effectively is still hard.
That's the massive challenge, yeah. Plus, Stanford's AI index shows development is diversifying. Europe, Asia are catching up.
Which makes the global regulation picture even more complicated.
Definitely. Different regions trying to find their own balance.
So connecting all this, July 2025 really throws into sharp relief this critical need for governance. Governance that somehow balances lightning-fast innovation with, the ethical side.
With the tightrope walk.
The Guardian even warned about potential regulatory fragmentation, didn't they? Urging more global coordination.
Yeah, that's a real risk if everyone goes their own way.
So that brings us towards the end of this deep dive into July 2025. A truly defining moment, it feels like, for AI's ethical path and its practical use.
It really does.
We've looked at the world's first big AI rulebook taking effect,
The EU AI Act,
the release of an incredibly powerful open AI model,
Llama 4.
and the real-world transformation happening in industries like retail, all converging right now.
No.
For you, the learner, this isn't just about cool new tech. It's about how we as a society are grappling with its immense power and its potential.
How we manage it.
The future of AI seems limitless, but it feels like it all hinges on building trust.
Trust and accountability. Absolutely key.
So the question for you is, what does it mean for your life when the technology shaping your world gets both stronger and more regulated simultaneously?
How do you weigh those scales?
How do you personally weigh the benefits, the convenience, the efficiency against those risks around privacy and potential misuse?
Good questions to keep asking.
Definitely something to keep thinking about as AI continues to reshape, well, pretty much everything.